What's the point to having a low torque tune? How does it work? Less boost or less timing?
Yeah. So the low torque tune, I'm assuming this is a Mark 8 oriented question. That was released to basically pair. Well, there's two reasons behind it. Initially, it was also to help stock clutches on some of these cars before we got a real good handle on what the stock clutch could deal with and everybody's different driving styles. So that was one aspect of it. It's just a little more, a little less peak torque to give the stock clutch a chance. If they were shown to be, like the Mark 7 clutch that came along before, where those did not like a bunch of mid-range torque. That's so far shown to be not an issue in the Mark 8. Lots of guys are running the full beans file on manual transmissions, no issues. The second part of it is there to address the later automatic transmissions that can't be flashed yet. It just matches the torque request to basically what the TCU is capped at anyway. So it gives you a more refined driving experience than maybe the full torque file where the ECU is requesting more than what the TCU is going to allow it. So you kind of hit this like artificial ceiling. And as far as how it's done, a lot of different ways. These are torque managed ECUs, so all of the requests that the main tuning philosophy is you want the ECU or the engine to produce a certain amount of torque. How it does that is it's got a bunch of knobs it can turn. It can do fuel, timing, and airflow, and it's going to do all of those to most efficiently get to the amount of torque it's trying to make. So yeah, it's going to be a combination of airflow, your amount of boost. It'll be cam phasing adjustments. It'll be valve lift adjustments. It'll be boost targets. It'll be then all that comes together, and then you've got a timing and fuel strategy on top of that to get to the torque. So it's going to try and make the most amount of torque with the least amount of air always, because that's going to be the most efficient way to do it.
Yeah, and to clarify, to do it with only timing would be terrible.
Yeah, you'd be very inefficient, making a bunch of extra heat and have no benefit from
and possibly damage.
You'll have the exact same dynaplot, but you're going to be wasting a lot of energy doing it.
So yeah, on a turbo motor, if you want to lower torque, it's easy. You just lower boost.
That's going to be the biggest knob it's going to turn. Yeah.
The turbo is what's
I don't know what's going on. You guys can't hear it. I'm sure that
they're setting up some new rack,
but there's racking and stuff going up against this wall, and it sounds like it's about to fall through.
But yeah, in a turbo motor, the horsepower and torque curve is largely dictated by the turbocharger boost level, which is really nice.